So we are reacting to Chandrayaan 3 today. And 2023 में आज हम वापस से आ गए अपना चंद्रयान 3 लेके, जो कि सक्सेस होते ही हम फोर्थ ऐसी दुनिया में कंट्री रहेंगे, आई थिंक फोर्थ या सिक्स, आई थिंक आई एम नॉट श्योर, कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे, जो कि चांद पे जिसने लैंड किया है या फिर जिसने कुछ भी ऑपरेशन किया है ऊपर मून पे.
Yeah.
ठीक है, दिस इज अ स्पेशल डे फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. लेट्स टेक दिस डे फॉरवर्ड टू, जिससे हमारा एक तरह से प्राउड मोमेंट हो, है ना. ऑल्सो इसी इसी सु अवसर पे we want to hit 100 subscriber today. If you can support us to do that, we'll be grateful because हम ऐसी content लाना चाहते हैं आपके लिए. But for that, we also need you people to support us. Getting it? अगर वो support नहीं हो पाएगा तो यार हम शायद content ला ही नहीं पाए because लोग नहीं देखने आएंगे हमें, है ना. तो दोनों का नुकसान है यहाँ पे.
The visuals from second vehicle assembly building where the full LPM-3M4 rocket has been assembled. These are the strap-on boosters getting assembled segment by segment.
Nothing much, just taking this day
Each
forward.
S200 has got 3 segments called nozzle end segment, middle segment, and head end segment, to which the nozzle is assembled,
for everyone of us.
and one after the other, the segments are joined together. When the fully assembled solid rocket booster is handled carefully with a crane and being lowered on to the mobile launch pedestal as an integrated rocket, the igniter assembly then takes place, and this is the strap-on nose cones.
I think Dheeraj, she should speak
On your
in
TV
Hindi
screens,
because
it is
this is
the core L110 stage being brought to the second vehicle assembly building for tilting and assembly between the S200 boosters.
yeah.
जी हाँ, अभी आपने देखा दोनों S200 स्टप-ऑन बूस्टर्स के साथ L110 को भी संलग्न कर दिया गया है और यह है क्रायोजेनिक अपर स्टेज, CH-25 कहा जाता है इसे. बहुत ही जटिल इंजन है ये P20 इंजन. बहुत ही सावधानी पूर्वक
we
दक्षता के
launched
साथ यह
our
कार्य
first
संपन्न किया
satellite
जाता है. यह
साइकिल
है
से ले जाके
गगन
हमने
बे,
launch
जो
किया था
कि
उसे.
दिमाग है इस रॉकेट का,
पिक्चर देखा आपने?
Yeah.
और यह है हमारा
यहाँ पे
propulsion module.
अब्दुल कलाम सर थे.
चंद्रयान 3 का
and,
propulsion module है ये.
Yeah.
COT to TCTC, all the radar
चंद्रयान 2 के पश्चात इसमें काफी सुधार किए गए हैं.
TCTC.
They say that Chandrayaan 2 was a failure,
8 watt
or
के
it
solar
didn't
panels लगे
achieve
हुए हैं.
it didn't solve the use case we were
440
looking for.
न्यूटन की thrusters हैं.
But I
No,
think
it was not a failure. It was
Yeah, it
just
was not.
quoted in media. Okay. The
Yeah,
main thing
that's
was that कि
और
उसमें
यहाँ
कई सारे
पे
parts
है
थे. The only part which failed was the rover
ये
part.
rover
Okay.
है जो चंद्रमा में
yeah.
विचरण करेगा.
And people think that it failed. No, it is not fail. The other part of it is still in the motion, still giving everything what we needed.
इसे
Exactly,
संयोजित किया
exactly.
जाता है.
And they think rover was the most important part
और यह लैंडर
because
मॉड्यूल रोवर के साथ
USA has done the same thing on Mars. They think they are looking from that perspective. वो लेंस के
लैंडर
साथ देख
मॉड्यूल
रहे हैं.
को
But no,
propulsion
that
मॉड्यूल
is
के
wrong.
साथ संयोजित कर दिया जा रहा है.
I don't think that is.
You know what the budget of this mission?
I know, but you can surprise. I know the budget. You can surprise the viewers.
पूर्ण होने के पश्चात
It is 600 crores. Okay.
इस समुच्चय को
It is way less
$90
than
million.
Hollywood film.
सुरक्षित कर दिया
It
जा
is
रहा
way
है.
less than even a Bollywood film. Okay.
पेलोड एडेप्टर, अंतरिक्ष
So you
यान,
can imagine the level of
bearing,
this thing is happening.
इन सभी के समुच्चय को एनकैप्सुलेटेड असेंबली कहते हैं.
Just $90 million. $90 million.
बनाया जा रहा है.
It costs less than a luxury yacht.
क्रायो स्टेज
Can you imagine that?
Exactly.
संयोजित किया जा रहा है.
Exactly. बट इसमें फिर ये होता है ना कि यू कांट यूज इट
LVM3
लाइक
M4 रॉकेट
बहुत सारा टाइम, बिकॉज हमने अभी इंडिया ने अभी तक वो
एक्सेप्ट करता है
मल्टीपर्पज रॉकेट
लॉन्च पैड की
बनाया
ओर
नहीं
बढ़
अभी
रहा
तक,
है।
क्योंकि लाइक इट कैन कम बैक एंड
इसे
रीगेन
फॉरवर्ड
इट्स
लॉन्च पेडेस्टल
तो
Yeah, but
बहुत लॉसेस आता है,
that is also in trial.
एक
That is
लंबी
also in
जर्नी तय
trial.
की जाती है।
It has
ट्रायल है,
been
बट या इट इज नॉट इन पब्लिक, सो या वी डोंट नो अबाउट इट.
yeah, published नहीं हुई है, but no, we have not launched it yet. We have not published any actual papers on that. But वो भी
अभी
testing में है, वो भी
सावधानी
trial में
पूर्वक
है,
लॉन्च
and
पैड
very
ले
soon,
आया गया है
even that is going to be
और बाकी की
the
स्वास्थ्य
private
जांच यहाँ
sector
से
जो
पूरी की
private
जाएगी।
sector में हो रही है, वो government sector ये national government sector में भी
संयोजित
होने
और
वाला है, space
तैयार
sector में भी.
LVM3 M4 रॉकेट
डेफिनेटली.
आगे की
I think
जांच
more
तथा
15 minutes
परिचालनों
to
तक
go
का पड़ाव यहाँ संपन्न किया
Yes.
जाता है।
for this interesting launch.
LVM3
You know what?
M4 rocket is
India has
carrying a
developed
mystically
some
hidden
micro
technology
satellites.
in the
Okay,
background in the second launch pad.
micro satellites के launches develop किए हैं, and we are very
LVM3
cheap.
rocket will
Yeah.
fire
हमारे जो
for the
सर्विसेज बहुत
seventh
सारी
launch
चीप है, तो
today.
we know
43.5
हम लोग
meters
उनके
tall
रॉकेट्स
and
ऐसे बाहर के लोग, फॉर
642
एग्जांपल कोई
tons
कंपनी
heavy
सैटेलाइट भेज रही है,
launch
कोई कुछ भेज
vehicle
रही है,
has been operationalized
and we
to
launch for
monitor
them,
an
and this is
experimental
happening on a
and
massive scale. Like
developmental
it is
mission.
just the start, and you'll know as you go ahead.
Mission executives on your screen. That's the spacecraft director and associate spacecraft director.
I think we should do a podcast
LVM3 is India's
with
largest and
an
improved
ISRO
rocket
scientist or an
carrying Indian
ex-ISRO
and
scientist,
international customer satellites.
because they are almost like a military person. They are attached with their heart and soul in this industry.
Yeah.
The NASA, the guy from NASA will not be the same as people are in
लॉन्ग
ISRO.
मार्क उड़ान से
है ना?
20 मिनट
Because
सेकंड की दूरी
ऐसा
पर
नहीं है कि they don't want to grow themselves or their industry, but they're more focused on themselves to grow in this industry rather than a whole team. Okay, most of the people in
Yeah,
the West.
that is
Most of
working
the
good.
people, you know what? It is not selfish. It is just that they are very curious into it. Okay, over curious,
रेंज ऑपरेशन
and
डायरेक्टर
they want to learn it.
ट्रैकिंग एंड कमांड
And yeah, it is
स्पेस
like
डायरेक्टर
a very
टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर अपने तंत्रों की जानकारी मिशन डायरेक्टर को देते हैं।
self-sophisticated, like very team-oriented growth, so that we can go on a longer basis. ऐसा नहीं है कि we'll be dependent on a single person, but in West side it is like that also.
The stream is going wonderful today.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
No. It hasn't had any kind of even while this is going on. I'm not seeing any lag from your network or my network, or neither is your face vanishing because of my lower network or latency. So it's going good, I guess.
गुजराती बिजनेसमैन आया आज, कैसे हो जाएगा?
So the person sitting in the middle, he was the
जी हाँ, अभी आप
past
घोषणा
chairman of
सुनी
ISRO.
मिशन डायरेक्टर ने
I know, actually, you
लॉन्च
know
के
what?
लिए ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च
I want
सीक्वेंस
to
शुरू
just share
करने
this
का
thing.
Yeah.
अनुमोदन
When
दिया
in
है।
2019
पश्चात
everything
टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर
came crashing in media about this ISRO thing.
ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू करेंगे।
There was a video of Modi ji and
On your
this
screens, you have just
chairman
watched
who
Mission
was crying,
Director
and
Shri
Modi ji was,
Purna Kumar giving clearance for
rubbing
the
his shoulders
initiation
that
of
everything will be
automatic
fine.
launch
ये वो करके.
sequence.
That was
Yeah.
my, I
Based on
think,
the
first video,
confirmation of
which I
readiness of
saved on
all
Instagram,
participating teams,
and it is still
including
there.
launch vehicles,
Hmm.
spacecraft, and
I don't
training.
save photos even of my ex
Automatic launch
girlfriend, whatever.
sequence is scheduled to begin at
And this video is
18
still with me.
minus
So
14
this
minutes
is a big
and 10
thing. This is
seconds,
very close to me
as a
because
part of which
uh,
the most
होता है ना
critical
बहुत ऐसे
control
इमोशनल
system
पार्ट
element
कि
on the
यार
chip
यही तो करना है जीवन
for the
में.
launch vehicle.
Because I'm not there, like अगर देखो लगता था
When
मैं वहाँ
close
होता
to
तो
the
कैसा
launch
होता, like
time,
I'm not there
control
for
will be
to
passed on to the on-board
get sympathy, but just I want to feel the nerves of it. यार
व्यूअर्स गैलरी
एक
दर्शकों
दो साल से
जांच
अभी
पूरी
4 साल
हुई।
से मेहनत की है इस पे, तो आई थिंक वो कितने टाइम से हो रहा होगा,
बहुत
बिकॉज
बड़ी
चंद्रयान
संख्या में
फर्स्ट वाज इन
यहाँ
2000
लोग
समथिंग.
उपस्थित हुए हैं।
Not
आप
really,
सभी का
check
हार्दिक
करूंगा
स्वागत
क्या
है
exactly.
सतीश धवन अंतरिक्ष
2008.
केंद्र में।
Yeah, so 2008 to 2019 it was almost कितना 11 साल.
Enthusiastic viewers from
11
many
साल के
parts
बाद
of the
4 साल.
world
So
gathering
imagine
at
अब 11 साल से काम कर रहे हो
Space
उस पे, and
Center
it
Launch View
like it
Gallery
didn't
to
go
witness
well
an
as you
historic
expected.
moment of Chandrayaan 3 launch.
So
The
it
countdown
was
for the
heartbreaking for
LVM3
people,
M4
but
Chandrayaan 3 mission has
क्या कर
lasted
सकते हैं.
for 25 and a half hours. It
I
was
might cry
commenced
on the
on
stream. I'm telling
1:30
you.
p.m. yesterday.
I'm literally getting goosebumps and
During
tears in my eyes
countdown,
now.
the
I'm
launch
so
vehicle
like
stages
it's a
are
moment of
serviced
pride.
with propellants,
I don't like to
gas
see people
engines
crying,
with
okay?
post-stage operations
Regardless
are
of
charged.
whosoever it is.
While the Earth's storable propellant filling was
But
concluded
yeah, this is
more than
something
16
which is
hours
very
ago,
close because we
the
actually
cryogenic
we have
propellants
planned this way before we knew about this timing. I think it
अभी
was
हमें
happening on 13th. So I was like, okay, 13 तारीख का
दिया
fix
गया
है
है
भाई अपने को मिल
व्हीकल
गया काम.
डायरेक्टर श्री बीजूसी
But
Yeah.
थॉमस
now it
ने
is
ऑटोमेटिक
50 to
लॉन्च
14.
सीक्वेंस शुरू कर दिया है अब
But yeah,
लॉन्च व्हीकल
good
LVM-3
procedure.
M4 रॉकेट ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस के अंतर्गत है इसका मतलब ऑनबोर्ड कंप्यूटर पूरी तरह
Hey,
स्वचालित हो चुका है
10 more minutes. 10 minutes. You're good to go then.
30 minutes. This is happening on 34 or 33. So yeah, 13, 12, 13 minutes.
we are very close to the
I
launch.
Yeah,
got a
but
good
they've already
idea.
begun the
The
launch
day of
sequence.
launch wind biasing data is
Yeah,
fed
so
during the countdown
let's do one thing.
onboard computers to
Maybe today
enable
or
most
not today,
critical
I think. If
steering of the
possible,
launch
today
vehicle
or
through
tomorrow, we'll
atmosphere.
try to bring some ISRO scientists. Okay,
Up next, we will watch
we'll try
one
to bring
curtain
him
raiser
because
video
let's see,
of
let's see.
all
I know some
special.
of them, but I'm not aware of if they were available or not. If they are available or not. So, and if they are can speak or not on this topic. So that is also there. But yeah, we'll see. मजा आएगा.
Moon. This familiar object in the night sky has inspired the imagination of astronomers and ordinary people alike. From time immemorial,
For the
humans
last
have
time,
marveled at
KEXLER.
the beauty
There's some
of
guy
the
with
moon,
KEXLER
used it
came and
to
Dheeraj.
count
What's
time
up?
and
What's up?
navigate the high
huh?
I
seas.
don't know.
In modern
Comment section,
times,
by there is some
the
of your
moon,
friend who
the
is saying
only
you hi,
natural
so
satellite of the Earth,
give him
has
back.
acquired added importance due to
Hey,
the
hey
belief
everyone. I'm
that
sorry I'm
moon
not able
is
to
the key to
get
our
to in.
understanding of the evolution of the solar system in general and Earth in particular.
Conquer and
Besides,
subdue
moon's
the earth
precious
use.
resources and low gravity have further endeared it to humans.
Alright. Guys, can we hit at least 50 subscribers today?
India,
At
a
least.
major spacefaring nation, has
Please, bhai,
conducted
please.
a detailed
Only kidding.
exploration of the moon
If you feel
for
so
भाई
that
ये
one
क्या
astronomy.
we
कर रहे
do.
हो ये क्या तरीका है
The
और
country
मारने का
has
मजाक
sent
करता
two
था.
robotic spacecraft to orbit the moon and to take a repeated look at its surface. Chandrayaan
देखो भाई
1
ये क्या बोला
demonstrated
इसने.
India's ability to reach
पिछली
the
बार
surface
पिछली
of the
बार
moon
खाली दो
with a place
किलोमीटर
and
2.1
time
किलोमीटर से
on
रह
its
गया था.
orbit. And with it, India became the fourth country to reach the
Fourth
surface of the
country
moon
बनेगी. It's
in
not sixth.
November
I was right. I was
2000.
confused. Okay, it's fourth.
Besides, Chandrayaan 1's conclusive discovery of water on the moon in 2009 was praised as a path-breaking discovery. The follow-on mission, Chandrayaan 2, had an orbiter, a lander called Vikram, and a rover named Pragyan. In the past 4 years, the orbiter has repeatedly observed the lunar surface and even today is working satisfactorily. Now, 3,900 kilograms Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft is being sent to the moon with the objective of making yet another focused attempt to slowly land on the lunar surface and to explore it with the help of a
Okay, four
rover.
people are watching us. Good,
Following the
good, good.
spacecraft
Guys,
launch
when
it's a good
has
number it's a
been
good
put out
number
Boost
something
Vikram
on chat,
rocket
है ना?
LVM-3.
We'll
The
yes
love to
Chandrayaan 3 lander,
give it
carrying a
back.
rover
So
within
let
it,
me start a
will be
poll.
carried into an orbit around the moon by the propulsion module. A little later, the lander will separate from that module and will attempt to make a soft landing in the south polar
Five
region
people are
of the
watching
moon.
us. Okay, okay, we are growing.
This region is of intense interest as it has many permanently shadowed
Comment section is
craters
always open
which
for
could
you.
contain water ice and precious minerals. Chandrayaan 3 lander has 4 scientific instruments or payloads,
Just put
of
out
which
whatever you want to say, whatever you
one will
want
study
to
the moonquakes,
ask.
while the
We'll
yeah
other
try
one
to,
will
you know,
study
answer
as to how the
as much
surface
as
of
we
the moon
can,
allows
as
air
much
to
as
travel
our
through it.
knowledge goes.
The third one will study the
And
magma
chat
environment
GPT is
near
watching.
the moon's surface. And the fourth instrument will enable
Still,
scientists
still,
to
I think
measure
now it's
the distance
almost
between the
9-10
Earth
minutes to
and
go.
moon very accurately.
On a level of 10, how
The two instruments on the rover
you guys
help us study the composition of the moon's surface using X-rays and laser respectively. While the lander and rover will be in direct contact with each other. The propulsion module circling the moon will observe the light coming from Earth, the only planet which we know which is definitely teeming with
about
life.
this
This
launch?
observation will help in understanding the nature of distant planets circling stars other than the Sun. As Chandrayaan 3 undergoes important tests and gears up for launch, thousands of ISRO scientists, including those who will launch it, control it, and receive the precious scientific information from it using giant dish antennas, are readying themselves for the challenging tasks ahead. In the past, their dedication and skill have enabled India to earn praise from across the world and made it proud. Let us wish them well in this great endeavor called Chandrayaan 3.
Go live, go live.
भाई वासी थोड़ी देर है ना भाई
लाइव पे क्लिक करो,
आपके
लाइव पे
सामने हैं
क्लिक करो.
इसरो के
लाइव
अध्यक्ष श्री एस सोमनाथ.
यू आर नॉट लाइव, यू आर रनिंग बिहाइंड.
की यात्रा को बताया गया है.
Yep.
इस मिशन
It's
के
T
ऑब्जेक्टिव
minus
को समझाया गया.
ओवरकास्ट नहीं लग रहा
Chandrayaan
आपको?
3 has two predecessors with
थोड़ा
destination
ओवरकास्ट नहीं लग
moon
रहा?
as their mission objective.
overcast.
Chandrayaan 1, launched by
No, no,
PSLV
no.
C11 in October 2008, included lunar orbiter and impactor. During the mission
भाई
life of
बादलों को
around 10
like
months, Chandrayaan 1
just to cross
had
the
mapped
clouds, it's
the
it's just
minerals
gonna
on
take
lunar
a
surface,
minute or two. Maybe a
acquired
minute is a
70,000
very long time.
images to help
Just a
create
नहीं
minute.
3D
actually
atlas
में
of
planes
moon,
don't fly
and what's more,
in cloud just
found
because
water
cloud
on
has
moon's
moisture
polar regions.
and
Yeah.
वो turbulence आता है वहाँ पे.
Chandrayaan
So
2,
I'm just
launched by
curious about like
LVM-3M1 on
overcast condition
22nd
में
of
it is
July
like possible for it
2019,
then or like what?
consisted of lunar orbiter,
Yeah, it'll be
lander
possible.
named
It'll be
Vikram,
possible.
and
Nothing
rover
like that.
named Pragyan. The
But
orbiter
sometimes,
is still
see,
providing
if it is
insightful scientific
required, then
information
it is going
through
to be a
its
problem.
payloads
Like
like
if there is a no
spectrometers,
huge
synthetic aperture
overcast,
radar, and
तब
cameras.
नहीं हो सकता है. Now, if you're looking, पीछे दिखाई दे रहा था, blue sky was also visible, right? So that
चंद्रयान
means
3
it
की
is
चंद्रमा
not
की
so
सतह
loaded.
में
The
उतरने के
clouds
इस
are
मिशन
not
को
so
कुल
loaded.
10 चरणों में पूरा किया जाएगा. संक्षेप में यह इस प्रकार है. सर्वप्रथम चंद्रयान 3 को LBM-3 प्रमोचक रॉकेट द्वारा पृथ्वी की एलिप्टिकल टारगेट ऑर्बिट, जो कि 170 बाई 36,500 किलोमीटर की ऑर्बिट है, उसमें प्रमोचित किया जाएगा. वहां से चंद्रयान में मैन्यूवर कर पृथ्वी की गुरुत्वाकर्षण की सहायता से चंद्रयान की गति को वृद्धि की जाएगी. फिर चंद्रयान पृथ्वी की कक्षा से निकलकर चंद्रमा की कक्षा में जाएगा.
Look how many
चंद्रमा
people
की
are there in
कक्षा
the
में
live
जाते ही उसमें
watching.
फिर
I mean,
से
I'm not able to
मैन्यूवर
see that
कर
here.
चंद्रमा की 100
नहीं
किलोमीटर
इधर
की
इधर इधर लाइव
वृत्ताकार कक्षा में स्थापित किया
लाइव
जाएगा.
देखने से फिजिकली आए.
मैं
फिर
वही अच्छा
सही
वहाँ
समय
पे
आने पर लैंडर मॉड्यूल को प्रोपल्शन मॉड्यूल से पृथक कर दिया जाएगा. यह आप अपनी स्क्रीन पर देख पा रहे हैं. यह है प्रोपल्शन मॉड्यूल. प्रोपल्शन मॉड्यूल का मुख्य उद्देश्य है लैंडर तथा रोवर को पृथ्वी की कक्षा से चंद्रमा की कक्षा में, जो कि 100 किलोमीटर की वृत्ताकार कक्षा होगी, उसमें उचित अभिवृत्ति में लैंडर मॉड्यूल को अपने से पृथक कर चंद्रमा की सतह पर भेजना है.
गर्मी है
ऐसा
भाई वहाँ
करने
पे
के लिए
इतना.
इसमें
छाता
MMH
लेके
और
आया
मॉन
करो.
का प्रयोग कर 440
it is
न्यूटन के
also वही
तेज
बोला ना,
गति वाले इंजन
even
लगे
if
हुए
there is
हैं.
overcast, there is some kind of
इसमें
थोड़ा
आवश्यक
तो
संचार
cloudy, उतना भी
सुविधाएं भी
I think
cloudy
I
भी
think
है
I
and
think
it's
it is
also very
humidity.
humidity.
Speaking about the
Humidity नहीं
major
होगी.
milestones in the journey of
Because
Chandrayaan 3 to the
like
नहीं
वहाँ
moon,
पे जहाँ देखो जहाँ पे भी
the
ये
spacecraft
स्पेस लॉन्च
consists
स्पेस बनाया
of
जाता है ना वहाँ पे पानी
propulsion
जरूर रहता
module,
है.
lander,
ठीक
and
है.
rover.
And where the
Lander is
water
planned to
is वहाँ
touch
पे
down
humidity
at
रहता
the
है
south
चिपचिप
pole
रहता है
of
भाई.
moon.
And
यहाँ
गर्मी का
Major
मौसम वैसे
10
भी है.
phases of the mission
हाँ
are the
मतलब वो
first
लॉन्च जो
phase,
होता
called
है
the
it is on
Earth-centric
separate
phase,
island.
comprises of pre-launch,
It is a separate
launch,
island but you know
ascent, and
water is always
earthbound
there.
maneuver.
कहीं भी होने दो.
While the second phase
वर्ल्ड
is
में
the
किधर भी
lunar
लॉन्च होगा
transfer
उधर पानी
phase.
तो रहेगा ही
As the
बगल
name
में.
suggests,
Yep.
the
It is not a
Chandrayaan
separate island.
spacecraft
It is
moves
just that
closer to the moon.
थोड़ा
Next
सा उसे
8
आर्टिफिशियली
phases
डिजाइन किया
are
जाता है
in
उसे.
moon orbit. The third
इस पे
being
हमने
the
एक वीडियो
lunar
भी बनाया
orbit
था.
insertion,
Why do
followed
we
by
always
the
launch,
moonbound maneuvers phase, which
satellites
mark
or
the fourth
rockets
phase.
southern part of India? क्योंकि ये पानी के पास है.
And next is
Hmm.
You
it is
can't do
now
the
that
same
the
thing if
propulsion
you're doing it
module
from Delhi,
separates
no,
from the lunar module
or from Madhya Pradesh or Uttar
when
Pradesh.
100 by
No, you can't
100
do it.
Yeah.
circular
You have to only
orbit
do
of
it
the moon is
from south
achieved.
because south is closer to
The
water,
Chandrayaan
Indian
3 in its
Ocean.
sixth phase carries out D-boost
External power
from
withdrawn.
100
Yeah, and
kilometers
also भाई
to
श्रीलंका में चला
100
जाएगा
by
गिर
30
जाएगा तो क्या
kilometers
दिक्कत आ रही है अपने
orbit,
को.
followed by the pre-landing phase as
अगर
7th
But
दिल्ली से
phase.
गिरेगा तो यूपी में दिक्कत आ
And
जाएगी.
then the most awaited
Flight
landing
position
phase
loading started.
takes place.
नहीं नहीं सेफ्टी मेजर्स भी लेने पड़ते हैं ना भाई.
yeah,
I was watching some video जिससे उसमें ये लिखा था कि श्रीहरिकोटा और साउथ में क्यों बेसिस बना जस्ट बिकॉज कि
आपके सामने है मिशन नियंत्रण
उसको
कक्ष का
लाइक
दृश्य
थोड़ा फ्री फ्लो मिल जाता है अगर कहीं भी लॉस हो तो पानी में गिरेगा वो,
अपने
Hmm.
है ना.
स्क्रीन पर
एंड
प्रदर्शित हो
श्रीलंका
रहे
को
हैं.
साइड से निकलना पड़ता है उसके. दिस
ऑटोमेटिक
इज
लॉन्च
सम
सीक्वेंस
लाइक
किस
आई
तरह
थिंक दिस
पूरा
इज
हो
ट्रू.
रहा है.
I was watching this on some Khan sir video. Okay,
दर्शक
Hmm.
दीर्घा भी
फिर
इंतजार पे.
जैसे
प्रमोशन से
अगर
हम
ये
5
ये
मिनट
आप
की
अरे
दूरी
यार
पर हैं.
नहीं भाई यार साइंटिस्ट नहीं बनते हैं तो कल बाद में.
Most of you might
वहाँ पे है
recall the
साइंटिस्ट. आज हम
Chandrayaan
लोगों को
2
एंटरटेन करेंगे.
mission
Yeah.
and the intense moments when
Um,
all the enthusiastic
Ah,
Indians
the
were waiting for
boosters
the
जब
touchdown of the
like
lander on the surface
they will
of Moon.
detach from the main body.
yeah.
That will be iconic. क्योंकि उसके
That
बाद
that is not been
Launch
वो
will
iconic नहीं
carry
होगा भाई. श्रीलंका चुरा लेगा because
the
there is no fuel for them.
overwhelming crowd of
no,
visitors.
it's going to from the Bay of Bengal. It's not going to be in Sri Lanka's water. No, it will be in Bay of Bengal. So
Okay, okay, okay.
that
So
Sriharikota से imagine if
can
this
it be
is
recycled or use it again like वो हो सकता है वैसा?
पूरे दर्शक दीर्घा यहाँ
we
बहुत
can't
उत्साहित.
no वो I don't think it
मौसम
is
में थोड़ी
reusable
परेशानी
as
हो
of now
सकती है लेकिन
क्योंकि
सब अपनी सुविधाओं के साथ में
like
यहाँ उपस्थित
मैंने
हुए
वही
हैं.
मैं भी वही बोला था ना. We have started testing and trialing
We are
reusable
close to
boosters,
4 minutes from the
but
scheduled launch
we
time.
are not using this for Chandrayaan 3. 4
Okay.
minutes, exactly 4 minutes. Nice, great.
एकदम शांति हो गई भाई.
Yeah, it's the silence
All
between
right, 17 views we
Gaining
have
from the
till now.
heritage
2
of
people are watching.
Chandrayaan
Guys, you can comment
2,
down
the
below.
Chandrayaan
Let us
3
know
is
how
upgraded
excited
in
you are,
several aspects
and
for the
we'll
enhanced robustness
love to have
through
your
extensive
views on
ground
it.
tests and simulation.
Onboard computer in flight mode.
I was just watching this people. What if I
ऑटोमेटिक
can
लॉन्च
get all
सीक्वेंस
of the new
जारी है.
podcasts
इस दौरान सभी
on my
संचार
phone?
तंत्रों की स्वास्थ्य
You
जांच,
can write a
बैटरी
fucking book
आवेशन
on this
पूर्ण किया जा चुका
astronomy.
है. कुछ अंतिम गतिविधियां जैसे ऑनबोर्ड कंप्यूटर पर रियल टाइम प्रोग्राम लोड करना, पायरो लाइन को आर्म मोड में लाना, गैस टैंक्स का अंतिम आवेशन, और यह सभी घटनाएं संतोषजनक तरीके से पूर्ण की जा रही हैं.
all of these people जो भी बैठे हैं ना कंट्रोल सेंटर में, these control center people ये बैंगलोर
अब
में
हम
बैठते
उड़ान
हैं
से 3 मिनट
और
की दूरी
लॉन्च
पर हैं.
श्रीहरिकोटा से होता है.
कितना
All
दूर
these
है
people,
श्रीहरिकोटा बैंगलोर से? कितना दूर है श्रीहरिकोटा बैंगलोर से?
some 700 kilometers or something.
Okay, it is very very far. So 6-7 घंटे का रास्ता है.
Yeah,
What is the closest near Sriharikota?
प्रमोशन तथा
Chennai I guess
इस
because it's in
प्रमोशन
Tamil
की
Nadu.
घटनाक्रम
Let me
को
want to
पहले
be
ही
wrong
बताया
about
जा
this,
चुका
so
है.
let me just
सर्वप्रथम
see if it
दोनों
is really
S200
Bangalore.
स्ट्रैप-ऑन बूस्टर प्रज्वलित किए
You
जाएंगे
can
हिल 0 पर.
this represent the map of India. After this like okay now तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी.
Yeah.
I don't think so यार Bangalore में है, but it could be also there, but I don't know.
S200 के प्रज्वलन के 108 सेकंड के पश्चात L110 जो कि तरल नोदक पर
तो
आधारित
मैं
चरण है, इसका प्रज्वलन शुरू कर दिया जाएगा.
मोदी जी नहीं दिखे भाई.
L110 के
आने में
प्रज्वलन
लेट हो
के
गई क्या?
पश्चात करीब 137 सेकंड पर S200 बूस्टर्स को यान से पृथक कर दिया जाएगा.
पिछली बार देखा मैंने मोदी जी देख रहे थे सामने बैठ के. अभी इस बार नहीं है.
We are close to 1.5 minutes from the scheduled launch time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not 700 kilometers. It's 306 kilometers. And Sriharikota, it's
सभी
Like it
दर्शकों
is in
को
the border
ज्ञात
of
है
Tamil
यह
Nadu
एक
and Andhra,
ऐतिहासिक मिशन होने
but
वाला है।
there has been a
Okay, Tamil
dispute
जो
over
Nadu
it.
and
भारतवर्ष की
Andhra.
आंखें
So it is
इसमें हैं।
somewhere around Bay of Bengal, whose side है ना, पुणे में.
मैं वही बता रहा था ना,
यादगार
यहाँ
पल के लिए
नीचे जो
यहाँ
है,
पर उपस्थित
नीचे जो है वो तमिलनाडु है, ऊपर जो है सॉरी वो ऊपर जो है वो आंध्र प्रदेश है। सो इट इज बिटवीन बॉर्डर, एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे क्रॉस हो रही है, देखना।
बीच में कोई नदी जाती है क्या?
अब हम उड़ान से 1 मिनट की दूरी पर
नदी नहीं नहीं नहीं, नदी नहीं है। इट्स इन वही बोला ना, सी श्रीहरिकोटा इज इन इट्स
Give
ओन
me a bit,
आइलैंड, इट इज इन
44
इट्स
seconds.
ओन आइलैंड,
मेरे को थोड़ा
एक
बाद में
अलग सा
देखना.
आइलैंड है वो।
L110 VHPP open.
नाइस,
35 seconds.
OV79 open.
यस,
L110 VHPP open.
उफ, ओके,
भाई चिड़िया चिड़िया हटाओ से.
10 more seconds,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
यस,
Nice.
Lift off normal. P1
Here
tracking.
we have a majestic liftoff of LTM-3 M4 rocket
Wonderful.
carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft.
P2 tracking.
प्रज्वलन और सफलतापूर्ण उत्थापन LVM-3 M4 रॉकेट का। यह भीमकाय रॉकेट आसमान को चीरते हुए अपनी भयानक दहाड़ से चारों ओर कंपन उत्पन्न कर रहा है, इसे हम यहाँ महसूस कर सकते हैं, और यही दहाड़ है जो वैज्ञानिकों को रोमांचित करती है। LVM-3 के उत्थापन के साथ ही हमारे अंतरिक्ष यान चंद्रयान-3 की चंद्रमा की यात्रा प्रारंभ हो चुकी है।
As the rocket is soaring through the clear skies, every second moving closer to the accomplishment of the most important milestone in its mission to moon. Every Indian witnessing the launch live is content with the feeling of watching history in the making.
चंद्रमा की सतह पर अपना छाप छोड़ने के लिए चंद्रयान-3 अपने मिशन को पूरा करने निकल चुका है। वर्तमान में दोनों S-200 स्टेप ऑन बूस्टर सामान निष्पादन करते हुए अपनी निर्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं।
The S-200 motors thrusting simultaneously, generating a peak thrust of close to 6,000 kilonewtons in vacuum. They are made of HTPB-based solid propellant, 204.5 tons in each strap-on. Close to 2 tons of propellant being burnt each second.
wow, 2 tons of fuel being burned per
S-200
second.
स्टेप ऑन बूस्टर्स का कुल प्रज्वलन काल 126 सेकंड का है, और अभी अभी घोषणा की गई L110 स्टेज का भी प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है।
Hey,
Apart from the strap-ons, the core stage has also commenced its operation. This stage, based
the
on
boosters are off.
combination
200 stages are separated.
of hypergolic Earth storable liquid
Group
propellants
guidance initiated.
UH-25 and N204. Now the S-200s have been separated.
The boosters are
घटनाक्रम के
separated.
अनुसार
Nice.
यह यान इस यान से S-200 स्टेप ऑन बूस्टर्स को सफलतापूर्वक पृथक कर दिया गया है। यह काम
And जो
separation
डाउट
motors
पूछ
की
रहे थे
मदद
ना
से किया
सर,
जाता है।
लाइक ये बूस्टर्स कोई चुराता है क्या, फिर
इसके बाद
श्रीलंका वाले नहीं ले
L110
सकते क्या?
तरल नोदक पर आधारित
इंडियन नेवी
और
को वहां
विकास
पे
इंजन के
तहत
साथ
कर दिया जाता
यह
है
चरण सामान्य
ड्यूरिंग
निष्पादन
एवरी
करता
लॉन्च।
हुआ
Maybe I was
निर्दिष्ट
making fun
कक्षा की ओर
because
बढ़ रहा है।
मेरे पास tool नहीं है.
नहीं यार, they can't steal anything.
अब यान क्लोज लूप गाइडेंस के अंतर्गत है।
L110 stage performance normal.
And L110 is about to get over. It is
The
going to go
trajectory of
the next
launch
stage.
vehicle is closely following the prediction.
Great,
Payload fairing separated.
nice.
जी हाँ, पेलोड फेयरिंग को पृथक कर दिया गया है यान से, क्योंकि यान अब 114.8 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई प्राप्त कर चुका है।
Is it in space?
Yeah,
इस चरण का कुल प्रज्वलन काल 200
Zero
सेकंड
gravity.
होता है। और इस
It has
दौरान यह
crossed.
करीब 1600 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद
It
उत्पन्न
is
करता है।
no.
We
What do
are
you call it?
220 seconds past the launch time. Current altitude is 135
Yeah,
kilometers.
135 kilometers. So
In the 200 seconds of its
halfway the distance
operation,
of
the
IS.
L-110 stage carries
Oh,
the rocket up to
ISS.
175.5 kilometers altitude and imparts a relative velocity of 4.18
ISS.
kilometers per second. That
It
is
is the same
250
more or less.
kilometers every minute.
Yeah, when it comes crashing down to Earth next year.
L110 stage performance normal.
LVM-3
Who is
M4
this
रॉकेट
guy
का
who जो
द्वितीय
जो
चरण
आवाज
पूर्णतः
मतलब बोल रहा है?
सामान्य निष्पादन करते हुए
वहां पे दिखा रहे ना एक बंदा like he was sitting there with a
इस
microphone.
चरण में कुल
Who is
That
this?
is
113 टन के तरल नोदक भरे
no वो
जाते हैं।
project like what do you call it? They are those are the people. Yeah,
Who is
this
this?
is
Who
the
is this
person.
guy?
Yeah,
N2O4 तथा
I don't know his name,
UH-25
but he's looking after
अर्थ
the
एक्सप्लोरर
trajectory
प्रोपेलेंट को
and
ईंधन के
how
रूप में
the
प्रयोग किया
engines
जाता है
are
इस चरण में।
how the engines are working. He's looking after
Can we
that.
get them because he's looking some like a project manager or something like that. So he knows
पूछने
everything.
वाले
Stage
हैं,
ignition
you
is
literally need to
authorized.
beg for them to be on here.
अगला
Yeah.
चरण
No, if
C25
they
का
don't want to be
प्रज्वलन
on there, just we want to
अभी
talk
है।
to them.
Plus 5
क्या चल रहा है भाई? क्या झाला?
Yes.
L110
Now,
stage
yes,
thrust cut
nice.
off and separated.
Great.
C25 ignition command. 25
Wonderful.
ignition confirmed.
Yes.
That's a piece of
Nice.
really good news that the third stage has started its operation. The C-25 stage has been ignited.
जी हाँ, एक बहुत ही जटिल प्रक्रिया होती है क्रायो इंजन का इग्निशन और इसके
This
प्रज्वलन
is the
के साथ
cryogenic
ही
engine.
तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट से गूंज उठा है मिशन नियंत्रण कक्ष।
यार this is like
तृतीय
मेरे को लग रहा है
चरण
कि मेरे को तो फील हो रहा है कि जैसे
C25
बचपन में होता था ना, जादू
वर्तमान
झाड़ू बैठ
में
के उड़ जाते थे।
प्रणोद उत्पन्न
क्या
कर
क्या?
रहा है।
बचपन में देखते थे ना कार्टून्स
पूर्णतः
में जादू
सामान्य,
झाड़ू
सभी
बैठ के उड़
तंत्र
जाते
पूर्णतः
थे।
सामान्य हैं।
118 kilonewtons
Nice.
thrust in vacuum is what the stage develops.
गरम
With
हो जाता है ना वो तो, जब
28.6
जैसे ही
tons
निकलता है
propellant
अर्थ के एटमॉस्फेयर
combination
से।
नहीं,
of
हाँ, नहीं नहीं
liquid
गर्म नहीं होता
hydrogen
है.
and liquid
Like
oxygen.
अर्थ के एटमॉस्फेयर
Present
की वजह से
altitude
गर्मी
is
होती है
performance
बिकॉज एयर
normal.
मॉलिक्यूल्स जो होते हैं ना फ्रिक्शंस की वजह से गर्म होता है बट नाउ इट हैज क्रॉस्ड ऑफ दैट लेयर.
तृतीय और यह
नाउ
अंतिम
देयर
चरण
आर
है
नो
इस
मोर
यान का
नो
C25।
एयर नहीं
यह
है वहां
क्रायो
पे
इंजन पर
130
आधारित चरण
किलोमीटर
है
अबव
जिसमें
नहीं
अर्थ
वो तो है
सरफेस.
बट
लिक्विड ऑक्सीजन का इस्तेमाल होता
लाइक
है।
जब मैं कोई
इसमें कुल
बंदा बैठ
28
के
टन
जाएगा
का
उसके
क्रायो
ऊपर फॉर
ईंधन
एग्जांपल
पूरी
इमेजिन
सुरक्षा
दिस
तथा
सिचुएशन में कोई
सावधानी
झाड़ू
के
वाड़ू
साथ
बैठ
भरा
के जा
जाता
रहा है
है।
ऊपर
इस
ऐसे ही
चरण में
जैसे
या
186
उसका
किलो न्यूटन का
प्रॉब्लम
प्रणोद
होगा.
उत्पन्न
पिघल
होता
जाएगा
है
ना वो।
और यह करीब
या
640 सेकंड तक प्रज्वलित रहेगा।
ही विल बी टर्न इनटू अ डस्ट
इसमें दिशा नियंत्रण के
मॉलिक्यूल्स.
लिए इंजन जिम्बल का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। क्रायो ईंधन का विशिष्ट आवेग 446 सेकंड के करीब होता है।
Cryo stage is still
currently the rocket is at an altitude of
oh,
210
it's going to stay
kilometers.
long.
Plus 7
Cryo
minutes.
engine, nice.
While there is no much variation in altitude, this stage will add to the relative velocity immensely.
Yes, yes.
इस साल मतलब अभी जो बड़े बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स आने वाले हैं इसरो के, एक तो गगनयान आने वाला है, एक अर्जुना करके था शायद कुछ तो, I'm not wrong
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
two big projects to
Cryo
launch.
stage
गगनयान is first one I
performance
think.
आपको
normal.
Yeah, there are two rover
पेलोड के
payloads.
बारे में जानकारी देते हैं। लैंडर मॉड्यूल
APXS.
से कई वैज्ञानिक प्रयोगों के लिए पेलोड्स लगाए गए हैं।
Is this in Bangalore where people are sitting?
Yeah,
You know about it?
like I know about the place.
India's
Yeah.
prestigious lunar landing spacecraft
Not
Chandrayaan
really,
3
no.
moving closer to its intended injection spot
You
in the
can see the
orbit.
future India there, Bangladesh and all.
The propulsion module provides propulsion for earthbound maneuvers,
The actual future
translunar
India is on another
injection,
side, so you
and
can't say.
moonbound orbits.
Yeah,
It also
The
has a
actual future
payload
of India
to
is on
study
another
the
side, na?
spectral and
both
polarimetric
the sides,
measurements
both the
of
sides.
Earth and lunar
No,
orbit.
the majority of that
The
is another
abbreviated
side.
name of the payload is SHAPE.
Authority, but ठीक है, इससे भी काम चला सकता है.
20 करोड़ भाई उस साइड.
Among the payloads of the lander module, the following are included:
इंडिया
a
के
land
2-3
wave
शहर मिला
probe
के वहां का
called
पॉपुलेशन हो
Brahma
जाता है।
to measure the near surface
एक
plasma
शहर उत्तर प्रदेश
density,
खाली।
that is the density of ions and electrons, and its changes with time. The second payload
उत्तर
is
प्रदेश आई थिंक
Chandra's
हैज सम
surface
20 to 23
thermophysical
23 crore
experiment
people,
or CHASTE
and
to
Pakistan
measure
is also
thermal
having 21
properties
22
of
crore
lunar
people.
surface near polar regions. To measure the
It's
seismicity
just it is
around
going
the
one more
landing
state
site
and
and delineating
vast
the
land,
structure
very
of the lunar
fertile land.
crust and mantle, payload
No, but it is dangerous for
ISA
India
is there.
to have them.
Wow,
The
how?
rover, after its descent, will further
Because
scientific
these are
study
fucking
the
Performance
objectives
normal.
through its own payloads.
these are like
For better understanding
डेढ़
of
बकरी है भाई वो।
chemical and mineralogical composition of lunar
You know about the
surface,
situation when these
LIBS
riots
or
happened in Pakistan in 3
laser-induced
4 months, I guess,
breakdown
2 3 months
spectroscope is
back,
included. Another
Yeah.
payload
when they
is
stole
the alpha particle
Kerry's
X-ray
blueberries,
spectrometer.
rajma chawal, murga from his
जी हाँ, लैंडर
army
मॉड्यूल
chief's
में
house.
3 पेलोड हैं, रोवर में 2 और
Imagine these
मिशन
people
मॉड्यूल
coming to
में
India.
1 पेलोड
No, no,
भेजा
no,
गया
no,
है।
no. If I say anything now,
चंद्रयान
I
3
might
के
be
स्वदेशी
cancelled
लैंडर
or
और रोवर में
banned
नेतृत्व
from
No,
the
का
face of
सवाल
wait,
the
किया
earth.
जा रहा है।
you know,
यह
my mom always
अंतरग्रही
said that
मिशन के
Focus
लिए
on
भी
Baby World,
आवश्यक
so I
तकनीकों
think
का
China is very
प्रदर्शन
good,
करेंगे।
good for
लैंडर
us.
के पास यह क्षमता है कि वह चंद्रमा
जय
की
श्री राम।
ऊर्ध्वाधर सतह में भी
जय
बड़ी
श्री राम।
सावधानी से उतर सकेगा और रोवर को बाहर लाने के लिए और संचार सुविधाएं प्रदान करने के लिए सक्षम होगा।
What is the next
चंद्रयान 3 के
this thing?
लैंडर और रोवर में कुल 6
There
नेतभार
is
हैं।
no after the
3D
cryogenic
astronomy
engine,
of
like the
moon-bound
fuel exhaust,
hypersensitive ionosphere
fuel
and
exhaust,
atmosphere, जिसे
the
short में ALPA
cryogenic
कहा जाता
module
है।
will
यह चंद्रमा की
it will
सतह के पास प्लाज्मा के घनत्व तथा समय के साथ बदलाव का
disintegrate with the
मापन
main
करेगा।
payload, and only the
इसके
payload
बाद
and
चंद्र
one more
सरफेस
engine will
थर्मोफिजिकल एक्सपेरिमेंट,
carry out the next phase
चंद्रमा
of
के
the
ध्रुवीय सतह के आसपास की
project.
थर्मल
Because this
प्रॉपर्टीज का मापन
mission life
करेगा।
is only one lunar day, मतलब 14 दिन का मिशन है खाली।
इंस्ट्रूमेंट फॉर
Lander
लूनर
का।
सिस्मिक
Yeah,
एक्टिविटी,
yeah.
लैंडिंग साइट के आसपास के क्षेत्र में भूकंप जैसे
Imagine यार
गतिविधियों का
देखो
पता
कितने
लगाएगा।
सारे मिशंस हुए हैं अर्थ उस पे मून वगैरह
रोवर
पे मार्स
में
वगैरह पे
चंद्रमा
if
की
someone
सतह
go
के
if someone now
तत्वात्मक विश्लेषण के लिए
will go
लेजर
there
इंड्यूस्ड
Performance
ब्रेकडाउन
you see
normal.
people
स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोप
what like
और
क्या
अल्फा
बनाया उन्होंने
पार्टिकल
and वो
एक्सरे स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोप
like this is यार fucking
का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा
beautiful
है।
thing यार मतलब just you go there and see okay this is Chandrayaan
एक
3 this is
बहुत ही
Apollo
दिलचस्प
3
वैज्ञानिक
ये
निर्धार है
वो
शेप
हाँ
स्पेक्ट्रोपोलैरिमेट्री ऑफ हैबिटेबल प्लैनेट अर्थ, जो कि चंद्रमा से
But
पृथ्वी
moon is
से
vast,
परावर्तित
so
नियर
if
इंफ्रारेड किरणों का
say for
विश्लेषण
example
उनसे
if
जीवन सहायक ग्रहों को खोजने में मदद करेगा।
आज देखो मून का और अर्थ का रोटेशन बहुत इट्स वेरी यूनिक आई कैन से if you are watching one part of moon, USA won't be watching that part of moon,
वर्तमान
but you will
में
always watch the same part of
P25
moon, but
इंजन
USA won't
कार्यरत है,
watch USA will watch the same
पूर्णतः
part of moon
सामान्य
always,
प्रदर्शन कर रहा है।
so it's like
there is
ऐसे
tidal lock ना tidal
700
lock
सेकंड की दूरी
yeah
पर आ
ऐसे
चुके हैं।
ऐसे वर्क हो रहा है वो
सापेक्ष
ऐसे
गति 6.5 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड, ऊंचाई
Yeah, so what we can do one
191
thing, na,
किलोमीटर।
if someone can go there, because ऐसा तो नहीं है ना सारे satellites अलग अलग उतरते हैं. Majority of them like try to be at similar place ना, more or less.
As we
जैसे
have told
चंद्रयान
you
उतरा है तो
about the
चंद्रयान
Chandrayaan
almost एक
3's
जगह उतरा है, पिछली
upgrades
बार वहीं उतरा है, इस साल भी I think
in the
वहीं का है,
aspects
तो
of
हमने
enhanced
देखा है.
robustness through
yeah
extensive
At least we
ground
can get
tests
2 3
and
तो
simulation.
चंद्रयान मिल जाएंगे वहाँ पे.
yeah
During the last phase of landing, the
ऐसे ही
module
अपोलो
will have
कितने
a
सारे
vertical
मिशन थे, अपोलो
velocity
11 तक
of
हुआ था,
less
कितना
than
हुआ
1
था,
meter
10
per
तक हुआ
second
था.
and a horizontal
Apollo 11
velocity of less
हाँ
than
11 सब
0.5
उसमें
meters per
स्पार्क्स मिलेगा
second
आपको.
from a height of 3 meters. The lander
तो यार
legs
it
are
is
designed to be
interesting
robust
यार.
enough to thrive the impact. The
But now
cameras
as
are tuned
Bolivia
to
and
take
all this
pictures ahead of the landing
Brent
and
Rogers
enable
क्या नाम है उसका
intelligent
वो सब
decision making
लेके आ रहे
for
हैं
choice of best location to
space
land,
uh,
avoiding craters
travel.
and
Rio
boulders
stage
on lunar
performance
surface.
अभी
normal.
एक water travel तो हुआ था टाइटैनिक
The
फूट गई अंदर
successive
ही.
pictures will also enable the craft to determine its
we are halfway
horizontal
through cryogenic
and
phase
vertical
nice
velocity in
Yeah.
real
we are half
time.
cryogenic engine phase
Laser Doppler velocity sensor is an upgrade in Chandrayaan 3 over its predecessor. It helps to determine instantaneous velocity of craft. Insights into the behavior
Instantaneous
of
मतलब point to
Chandrayaan 2
point.
in the last few
yeah
minutes of its
even the
descent
smallest change
has
पता
revealed
चल
to the
जाता है
scientists the necessity for upgrade in the guidance algorithm.
Delta
Inputs
फिजिक्स
V.
में
into your sensors are used by the
इंस्टेंटेनियस
autonomous
मतलब उस
navigation
इंस्टेंट में
guidance
उसका स्पीड
algorithm
कितना था
of Chandrayaan
Delta
3
V.
to plan the flight path to the most
Delta
suitable
V.
landing spot.
yeah delta v
The engines
nice
of Chandrayaan 3 are capable of more gradual throttling also.
yeah cryogenic engine is about to
This is animation or this is like a virtual representation through animation of the same thing.
You can say both.
वर्तमान में हम प्रमोशन
Okay.
से 817 सेकंड की दूरी पर
But
रह
they
चुके हैं
do they have cameras like live जो track कर रहे
950
हैं उसे?
सेकंड पर
No, no, no.
तृतीय चरण क्रायोजेनिक इंजन को शट ऑफ कर दिया जाएगा
Google should sponsor ISRO.
No, the thing they can, but
और
even
उचित
the
अभिवृद्धि
slightest
प्राप्त
bump.
कर
अगर
चंद्रयान
एक
3
सरफेस है,
को
अब सोचो
यहाँ
एक
से
ये लॉन्च
पृथक कर
व्हीकल
दिया
का
जाएगा।
सरफेस है एंड इसमें थोड़ा थोड़ा और हल्का सा इतना बम्प आ गया ना,
चंद्रयान 3
इवन
को
फॉर
LBM 3
0.1
M4
mm,
द्वारा इलिप्टिकल
तो
पार्किंग
पूरा
ऑर्बिट में
नो जो
लॉन्च करने के
ट्रैजेक्टरी
पश्चात
होता है लॉन्च का
170 किलोमीटर की
वो उस
पेरिधी
पर
पर क्रमशः
लाइक इट इज
5
गोइंग
बार
टू अफेक्ट
मैन्युवरिंग
दैट
कमांड दिया
इन
जाएगा।
मल्टीपल फोल्ड्स,
पांचवी बार में यह
स्क्वेयर्स के हिसाब में वो
पृथ्वी से
चेंज होने
चंद्रमा
वाला है.
की ओर
इट इज गोइंग टू
प्रस्थान
चेंज
करेगा,
द
जिसे हम
ट्रैजेक्टरी
ल्यूनर
ऑफ दैट
ट्रांसफर
पाथ
ऑर्बिट के नाम से जानते हैं।
exponentially. So
Yeah, because
still,
your volume
2023
is so
को
much
यह
nice
चंद्रमा की
space.
कक्षा में प्रवेश करेगा
yeah, that's
और
what.
फिर क्रमशः 5 मैनेवरिंग के पश्चात प्रोपल्शन मॉड्यूल चंद्रमा की 100
एक
किलोमीटर
तो
की
मेन इंजन
वृत्ताकार
होते हैं,
कक्षा
तो
में
डायरेक्शन
स्थापित हो
बदलने के
जाएगा।
लिए लाइक
यहाँ
देयर
यह
आर
उचित समय
आई
और
एम
This is the
फॉरगेटिंग
guy.
दोस
में
नेम्स.
This is the guy.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल को
Yeah, he was the guy. Yeah,
पृथक
he was the he was
करेगा
the past chairman,
और 23
past but
अक्टूबर
one,
2023
past
को
but one.
चंद्रमा की सतह पर
No, I
लैंडिंग
think
की
he's still
प्रक्रिया
some
शुरू की
on
जाएगी।
head position because I saw his recording.
Yeah, chairmans वगैरह जो भी past chairmans होते हैं वो इसरो के बोर्ड में आ जाते हैं. Like
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah,
So
so
ISRO
they
is a private limited company or like a
We have come
non-profit
close to
organization?
900 seconds
it's
after
not a private
launch.
because it is
Currently, the
funded by Indian government.
T25 stage is thrusting.
Okay.
इसके अलावा
So, but what is the point of having board members in this thing? Like that
Current
is
board
relative
members
velocity
decide.
is
Board members take
9.29 kilometers per second.
administrative decisions.
so.
कि हाँ, say for
It is
example,
like it's like trustee.
yeah.
कुछ क्षणों में हम
Okay.
देखेंगे
I'll tell you how ISRO makes money.
तृतीय
Okay,
चरण
ISRO के जो
LBM
engineers वगैरह होते
3
हैं,
रॉकेट का
like there are
चंद्रयान
thousands of
को
engineers. All these
उद्दिष्ट
people,
कक्षा की
almost
ओर ले
half
जा
of them
रहा
are
है
engineers who have worked for the
और
development of ISRO
उद्दिष्ट कक्षा
and
प्राप्त
every
होते
project.
ही और उचित अभिवृद्धि
In
प्राप्त
हर
होते
साल
ही
ISRO के बहुत सारे projects
चंद्रयान
होते
3
हैं
को
and each of their
अंतःक्षेपित कर
projects
दिया
में
जाएगा।
वो satellites launch करते ही
Thrust cut
करते हैं.
off.
So all those satellites जो होते हैं
Standby
ना,
ejection
कुछ
condition is
प्राइवेट होते हैं,
achieved.
कुछ गवर्नमेंट फंडेड होते हैं. ये
अभिवृद्धि
प्राइवेट जब
पुष्टि
भी
की
ये
गई
ऑनर होते हैं, they will
चंद्रयान
take
3
certain
को
amount
प्रमोशन
fees
की
to
कक्षा
launch.
प्राप्त कर ली गई है।
Chandrayaan 3
Nice.
satellite separated.
चंद्रयान
Wonderful.
3 को
The payload is
सफलतापूर्वक
off.
अंतःक्षेपित कर दिया गया है इलिप्टिकल
Payload is
पासिंग
off.
ऑर्बिट पर।
Chandrayaan 3 has attained a major milestone
LBM 3 M4
successfully.
Chandrayaan 3 mission
This is
complete.
the one
Handing
camera.
over to mission director.
अच्छा now it is like full space में है, zero gravity में है, तो कुछ separate हुआ part टू और back करेगा?
Precise satellite
No,
injection
no, no.
conditions.
It is still going to be there, ना?
M4
Yeah, it is
mission
still going to
is
be there.
successful.
Elliptical ellipse को जानते हो? Ellipse as a shape.
Yeah, I
Launch
know.
has also added a
Yeah,
feather in the
yeah,
cap
yeah.
of
Exact shape.
LBM3 rocket.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can watch
I'll
the
draw you.
jubilant
I'll draw it to
congratulatory
you.
gestures of ISRO scientists in the Mission Control Center.
जी हाँ, चंद्रयान को सफलतापूर्वक अंतःक्षेपित कर दिया गया है, लेकिन चंद्रयान 3 की यात्रा अभी जारी है। अब इस मिशन के बारे में हम अध्यक्ष महोदय से सुनेंगे
this
और
is
हम आपसे
Earth.
आज्ञा लेते हैं।
This is Earth. Imagine this is
We
Earth.
sign off.
नमस्कार।
और
Up
आप
next
यहाँ
is
से
address
launch
by
कर रहे हो,
Secretary DOS Chairman
यहाँ से
ISRO.
launch कर रहे हो and it is going to be under Earth's gravitational pull.
Yeah, got it. So it will be like elliptical spiral mode.
It will come here again. यही इसी point में meet होगा, इसी point में meet होगा and then again a bigger run from here. हाँ, ये कर रहा है यार ये।
Someone get this. Watch this video. This is important to watch as of now. देखो.
Nice. But मैं viewers को समझा रहा हूँ. Again it will converge at the same point here and again यहाँ से और बड़ा circle here and again और बड़ा elliptical shape. So this ये point fixed होता है and after it is completely out of Earth's gravitational pull बाहर चला जाता है. And imagine if there is moon here. Again वो moon के gravity के अंदर आ जाता है and then again it will follow the same elliptical orbit while landing also. So that is how it is going to be. अभी ये Earth की gravity की pull में ही है, but now the gravity pull is not strong enough to pull it back onto the surface. He is the current chairman, S. Somanath.
Orbit racing maneuvers and travel towards moon in the coming days. So let me wish all the very best to Chandrayaan 3 for its further journey towards moon. Before that, let me introduce the team behind this mission, the mission director, Mr. Mohan Kumar, and also the project director of LVM3. And we have also the mission director for the Chandrayaan 3 craft, the project director of Chandrayaan 3, Veera Muthuvel. So over to them, Mohan.
Veera,
Veera Muthuvel.
लिख लो नाम लिख लो कहाँ है
Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology and Departments of Space and Atomic Energy, Dr. Jitendra Singh, respected Chairman ISRO and Secretary Department of Space, former secretaries of the department, invited dignitaries, respected dignitaries and invitees. I am very happy to report here that the LVM-3 M4 vehicle has injected the Chandrayaan 3 satellite to the precise orbit. And once again, the vehicle is proved to be the most reliable heavy lift vehicle of Indian Space Research Organization. Congratulations to the teamwork of ISRO family. I would like to appraise three things here. The vehicle systems are in the continuous process of quality improvement, especially in the event of our human rating efforts towards making the systems reliable. Secondly, the payload also, capability of the payload also is improved by mission strategies as well as vehicle engineering approaches. We are in the process of increasing the launch frequency of this vehicle, considering the national requirements as well as satellite demands.
Oh.
Here, so many improvements we have incorporated in this vehicle. For example, the S200 nozzle, they are processed exactly as per the human rating standards, enabling us to have 100% NDT, and the inherent pocket erosion characteristics are removed. The L100 stage Vikas engine, mostly it is 100% qualified to be the human rated engine with indigenously developed LET throats, and the pocket, the back wall gas entry also is eliminated, and it is a perfect system.
Nice.
And CE20 stage also is perfectly actually, sir.
So we will describe all those details later because of shortage of time.
Yes, sir. I take this opportunity to thank all the mission executives because
He's too excited.
mission executives for all the supports all along the launch campaign process as well as the launch. Once the launch manifest is released and mission executives are identified, really this is a penance of so many across the ISRO centers, our launch vehicle centers, VSSC, LPSC, IPRC, IASU, SDSC, SHAR, URSC and SAC, along with all our industrial partners, major players to the small scale industries who supply us with all the deliverables in time, quality products, the suppliers of chemicals, propellant ingredients, suppliers of avionics systems, and our own GOCO facility operators. Actually, the industrial manpower is really our ISRO's virtual manpower. Everybody's efforts went into this, and called the also the prayers and best wishes of all our seniors, retired executives, everyone's prayers and our own family members. I take this opportunity to pray God Almighty for all the blessings in the form of this success, which was the penance by the ISRO family for last 73 days. And my prayerful pranams for the successful continuous operations of the Chandrayaan spacecraft, for its safe and soft landing on lunar surface and further experiments. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Respected Chairman ISRO, Center Directors, dignitaries, and my team Chandrayaan 3, very happy to note that our Chandrayaan 3 has been injected into an intended orbit with very close orbital parameters. Congratulations and thanks to LVM3 team. And all our spacecraft health parameters are normal, including the power generations in both propulsion module and lander module. Our journey to moon has begun now for the most awaited soft landing. will be closely monitoring and controlling the spacecraft from ISTRAC Bangalore. Many critical events are lined up, starting from earthbound maneuvers, insertion into the lunar orbit, and separation of lander, and set of deboost maneuvers, and finally the power descent phase for a soft landing. I take this opportunity to thank Chairman ISRO, Director URSC, and all the center directors for entrusting me this opportunity, who are behind, who have been the motivational and guidance force behind this mission. My special thanks to Chandrayaan 3 project executives, Associate Project Director Kalpana, Deputy Project Directors, Project Managers across the ISRO centers who have provided an excellent support in building the spacecraft. My special thanks to the expert committees for their constant guidance throughout the various stages of the project. I also thank the various work centers and industries who have contributed directly and indirectly to this mission. My special thanks to URSC council members, group directors, deputy directors across the ISRO centers, and looking forward for the soft landing with all your wishes and blessings from the God. Thank you.
We have our Honorable Minister for Space, Minister of State for Space, Dr. Jitendra Singh ji, amongst us during this historic occasion of success of launching of LBM-3. So we would like to hear a few words from him. Over to you, sir.
मिनिस्टर है कोई
हाँ
It is indeed a moment of glory for India
किसने मूवी मिनिस्टर
and a
है
moment of destiny for all of us
space
over
and
here at Sriharikota who are a part
Honorable
of
Minister
the
of
history in making.
State, sorry. Honorable Minister of State.
Thank you, Team ISRO, for making India proud. And thank you, Honorable PM Narendra Modi ji, for having made this possible by unlocking the gates of Sriharikota and enabling the India's space sector. You would recall, Honorable Prime Minister had very recently said, sky is not the limit. And living by his words, I think the Chandrayaan today has gone beyond the limits of sky to discover the unexplored horizons of the universe beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, this day today, the 14th of July 2023, is also a day of vindication. Vindication of the dream that Vikram Sarabhai saw 6 decades ago. He might have been short of resources, but never short of confidence. And when we see those pictures of a launcher vehicle being carried on the carriage of a bicycle, without any remorse, without any slightest embarrassment, that is because Vikram and his team had faith in themselves, faith in India's potential, faith in India's acumen. And today, here, we are vindicating and we are reiterating India's indigenous capabilities, living up to the ideal of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, as Mother India enters into the next 25 years of this Amrit Kal, she pledges to play a leading global role in the emerging world scenario of 21st century. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir. We will also introduce the directors of the centers who have done all those great work of building the rocket, building the scientific instruments for Chandrayaan-3, the Chandrayaan spacecraft itself, and made all those critical systems, and also the agencies who are going to handle the rest of the mission part, the tracking and the ground stations, and all those teams are here. So I request the directors of those centers to join. First, Director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center.
Good afternoon, India. Last 1 year, this is the 10th mission, including the precise landing of the reusable launch vehicle.
10th mission है आज
Yeah?
So with this mission,
इस साल का 10th mission है
This is the
Yeah.
seventh mission of
No, 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 not
LVM3,
ISRA.
the successful
1 year
mission.
from
With this,
last
the
year.
success rate of LVM3 is 100%. And this is the ideal vehicle for Gaganyaan. Some of the changes that we are incorporating in Gaganyaan, we have implemented here. And the Mark III has crossed the reliability of 0.9 and inching forward. So I take this opportunity to salute the entire ISRO community, especially the VSC community and all launch vehicle centers, industry partners for making the stages, making the sub-assemblies and testing. In fact, this is the third launch of LVM3 in 1 year. You know, the realizing the stages, assembling, testing, and then launching 3 LVM3s in 1 year is a Herculean task. I salute the industry as well as all the ISRO centers for this. And I wish all the very best. We know that when the beginning is good, the ending has to be good. I wish all the very best to the Chandrayaan for its solitary journey through the vastness of space and for making a feather-like soft landing in the 4th week of August. Good luck. Thank you.
Dr. Narayanan, Director LPSC.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to all of you. It is a historical event for Indian space program and a proud moment for all the Indians across the globe on this momentous occasion of the successful launch of the Chandrayaan 3. 3-in-1 spacecraft in the required orbit with the highest level of precision by our heaviest launch vehicle LVM3. After the 2 launches of LVM3 vehicle this year, this vehicle is realized in the record shortest time. Today, once again, all the vehicle systems have performed, demonstrated the 7th successful launch. As you all know, the entire spacecraft community has put wholehearted effort during last 4 years, and we have realized a marvelous, great scientific satellite. For this mission, the entire vehicle performance is as expected, as predicted. In fact, the precision in which the satellite is launched shows the reliability of this vehicle. And we too have 4 liquid propulsion modules, 2 in the launch vehicle. The L110 stage, C25 stage, it has performed extremely well along with all other vehicle systems. We too have 2 more propulsion modules, one for taking the spacecraft to the moon, another one for soft landing. I think it is already well integrated. The system health is very good. Today's success is the culmination of the dedicated, smart, and hard work of all the ISRO team members and the work culture of ISRO and the review process what we follow. I am sure all further mission operations will be a grand success and we'll have the successful soft landing. On this occasion, let me congratulate and compliment the members of ISRO team, our family members who have really sacrificed, the partners from industry and academia, and the various review fora. Thank you. Jai Hind.
The Chandrayaan craft was built at the URO Satellite Center, so I request the Director of URC to speak.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to first thank my colleagues from the Launch Vehicle Center for providing a textbook-like launch for Chandrayaan 3 on its journey towards moon. Thank you very much. And as Director LPSC and Director VSSC mentioned, realizing this kind of launch vehicle, third launch vehicle within a year's time is indeed a Herculean task. And thank you very much for the effort that has been put by all the members of the launch vehicle community and the industry supporting them. Coming to Chandrayaan 3, Mohan was telling that it is a penance. In fact, it is a penance of the Chandrayaan 3 team for the last 4 years, which has come today as an outcome. It is sitting like a brain sitting inside the head of a human being on that mighty vehicle. On top of that, that satellite was sitting, and it was such a such a happy moment to see that satellite getting separated. And our work continues from now for the next 42 days till we reach the lunar orbit and touch down softly on moon. So we'll speak the rest of the things after the soft landing on top of moon. Till then, thank you very much for all the members of the satellite community and the industry for your support, which has been continuing over several years, and I'm sure will continue in future also. Thank you very much.
Space Applications Center Ahmedabad plays very important role in our scientific instruments and building of the satellites. Over to Director SAC, Nilesh Desai.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. At the outset, let me compliment Team ISRO for this excellent work, and especially vehicle team as well as the project team. And as we begin this historic journey towards moon, well begun is half done, as it is said. So I'm sure that we'll succeed in our effort and endeavor to land on moon safe and in secured manner with a soft landing after 45 days. So I wish all the best to all the people who have contributed directly or indirectly, and especially to the project team, spacecraft team, as well as my team at Space Application Center, who has developed sensors and other hazard detection and avoidance system, which will help for a secured and safe landing on moon. So once again, I thank all who have contributed in this mission. Thank you.
Director of this center, Satish Dhawan Space Center, is the chairman of the Launch Authorization Board and also realizing the solid motors of this rocket. So over to Director SDSC Shah Rajarajan.
Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, respected Chairman, our mentors and the dignitaries present here, and the entire ISRO family. A very successful launch and hearty congratulations to all the LM3 M4 mission. So once again, the fat boy has done his job and put a very precisely our prestigious lunar
It is
mission
42 days after 41 days.
And I congratulate the SDC Shah team because throughout this launch, we had many launch campaigns of C-55 and 56. Along with that, we are proud to have this. In spite of the weather conditions here, we have successfully launched LVM-3 in the prescribed launch window time between July 12th and 19th. And we had a very good, smooth campaign here. And all the hearty congratulations to the entire launch vehicle team, as well as for the last 2 months for hosting the Chandrayaan-3 team here and carrying out all the tests to make sure that Chandrayaan-3 is also ready for the mission. And I also thank our entire logistics team who handled this huge crowd throughout this campaign period, in particular, last 2-3 days. And my sincere thanks to the various Indian industries who are now participating in various aspects of solid motor processing as well as the assembly activities of our launch vehicle to make it successful. And I wish a glorious success in the future to come. And I wish, as mentioned in the last week of August, to have a successful soft landing of Chandrayaan-3 lander on the moon surface and to make history. Once again, thank you. Jai Hind.
I request all center directors to join on the podium. Please come, all of you. Can you lower this?
मिनिस्टर साहब तो पहले आ गए.
Please come.
I want to see that guy जो पिछली बार चेयरमैन था उसको बोलने देते हैं क्या? इसको?
नहीं. No. They won't. I don't think so. Because he's done with his chairmanship ना. उनका period हो गया. अभी he is in the board of directors now. He is in the higher authority. जो तुमने अभी क्वेश्चन पूछा ना, that was my question during last Chandrayaan 2, because I wanted the ex chairman to speak. Yep.
चलो भाई हो गया. अब 49 दिन के बाद वापस होगा.
खाना खाने चलते हैं, चलो।
अभी तो मई 45 दिन के बाद वाला है ना?
हाँ
नहीं तो वो अभी तो जस्ट शुरू हुआ है। दिस इज अ हैप्पी गाय यार, मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, I'm his fan. ओके, ये एक्स चेयरमैन, दिस इज द हैप्पी गो लकी.
So yeah, that's about it, folks. Thanks for being with us. Also, to all the people who tuned in, you made our day, and so did Chandrayaan. And I hope, and I wish you all the very best for to be with us. And we'll bring you some spicy stuffs here on. So that's about from us. That's about from Roll the Mic. We will be audio, and yes, that's it, guys.